It was very important to John Jacob Rascob to have the tallest building in the world, and he knew he had to beat the Chrysler Building in order to achieve his goal. Worried that Walter Chrysler would pull another trick at the last minute, Rascob one day declared, "It needs a hat," referring to adding additional height to the great structure. He proposed that this hat would serve as a docking station for dirigibles, which were at the height of their popularity in 1931. Immediately, new designs were ordered, including the dirigible mooring mast, which would then make the building 1,250 feet tall. The architects went right to work. The Empire State Building at this time was 86 stories. The new plans called for 102 stories. The workers quickly began building the last crowning achievement on the Empire State Building before the winter set in. When the workers finished placing the steel, a massive cheer rose up among them, with hats waving and a flag raised. The very last rivet was ceremoniously placed. It was solid gold. Louis Hine was not only a great photographer, but perhaps the greatest social photographer in history. His career essentially began in 1901 when Hine moved to New York City from Wisconsin and taught at the Ethical Culture School. At this time, he was deeply troubled by the maltreatment of immigrants coming into the United States. In 1904, he began taking his classes to Ellis Island. He photographed the arriving immigrants in an attempt to convey to Americans that they arrived with the same virtue and hope as the founding fathers who landed at Plymouth Rock seeking a life of freedom and opportunity. Becoming increasingly fascinated with social photography, in 1908, Louis Hine turned his creative attention towards exposing the horrors of child labor practices. Hine traveled extensively, documenting children in abhorrent conditions, hoping to make the public aware that these decrepit practices deprive children of their health, education, childhood, and any hopes for the future.